So where's the new Jeep Cherokee been hiding? Well, it hasn't. It's just been on a sabbatical, and now more sublime than ever. The new 2015 Jeep Cherokee 4x4 Trailhawk may just be the thing that the Italian-American automaker needs to tag its opponents like the Range Rover Evoque and the BMW X3. We've been given the opportunity by the Big Red Barn Sun Lawns to give you a taste of what the Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk is all about.
Smoothly squared off and uniformed into a rather military utilitarian looking vehicle, my first impressions of the new Cherokee was that of an underwater creature, striking and peculiar at the same time. With more precision on the design, the Trailhawk's very armour-looking exterior elaborates its distinct hawkish or Hawkeye front end. These daytime running lights scull back into a modernised and well-executed aerodynamic finish.
The rear view of the Jeep Cherokee really highlights its superb build quality, with the laser-cut outline of the cargo door. When open, gives a very nice perspective on the car's interior layout. The rear seats are adjustable, freeing up more space in the trunk. At least you don't have to put the rear seats down.
The cabin makeup is more Evoque than it is BMW X3, with the use of leather and contour stitching on the dashboard. This certainly makes the interior feel a whole lot more grounded and durable.
The spectacular TFT Uconnect infotainment system displays every bit of vital data, locating audio settings interfaced with either CD, SD card, USB or cell phone, and of course there's Bluetooth and an excellent sat-nav system. Like a kitchen pantry, the Expanse is filled with utility areas, like this one under the passenger seat, which is my favorite. Oh look, plenty of places to hide your Easter eggs. Forget where you put them, come back later and hunt for them again. Possessing a 3.2 litre V6 engine, you'd expect a whole lot more carnage than just 200 kilowatts of power and 350 newton meters of torque, which is all very high up where the air is thin. So is the fuel. The Trailhawk, I'm sorry to say, is very heavy on juice. In fact, it's so heavy on juice that it needs its own IV. And adding insult to injury, the 9-speed auto transmission develops a mild case of ADHD on the highway, skipping between higher and lower gears. And with all the effort on my part, I couldn't get to a cruising speed where I could get the transmission to hold onto the 9th cog without it dropping a gear or two. However, once you allow the transmission to find its rhythm and you stop interfering with its mission, you and your family will succumb to a Caribbean cruise-like driving comfort. The steering doesn't demand much driving input and steers and tracks very well on the sharpest of corners. The Jeep Cherokee is built for harsher terrain, so adjust your expectations and the terrain settings, and that's when you'll really start to have some fun with this SUV. The active drive all-wheel drive system makes the Trailhawk as sure-footed as a Rhymnos Americanus. That's fancy talk for a North American Rocky Mountain goat. Because it's a Jeep, it ain't cheap. The Cherokee Trailhawk rakes in a price of $654,990. But after that, at least you can go anywhere and do anything. She sat on the sheet, and on the sheet she sat, on the slitted sheet she sat. And on the slitted sheet that she sat, she slit the slitted sheet she sat.